Hello and welcome back to our Wanua campaign. Last time we realized that we were kind of getting to the point where we want to have a reformed religion. We're getting to kind of the edges of what the Wanua government can do for us, mainly because we're getting to the edges of what we can actually do with our vassal limit, right? Like we're getting right to the edge of how many vassals we can actually have. So, outside of us becoming an empire and putting another tier of vassals in, we effectively need to switch our religion so that we can then become Mandala, so that we can have more vassals, so that we can expand. Or at least in Mandala, I think you can instead do it with tributaries or something. I haven't fully looked into it, but we'll get there when we get there. But essentially, our next step in our campaign is get a bunch of piety and convert or reform our religion. The problem is we did kind of a rough thing last time. We worked out it was going to be like 8,000 piety, and we can half that by getting profit. So yeah, we're a little bit off there, but we're not hugely off. So what's the next step for us? What do we need to do right now? Probably switch from stewardship if we can. Yeah, probably switch from stewardship to learning if we're going to do this on this character. I was thinking of whether it was even worth trying on this character, but realistically, what else are we going to do with him then? Probably nothing. So, yeah. Let's switch here. Let's grab medicine focus, because that'll give us things related to health, and we do want to live longer if we're doing this. And then we'll probably try going down to profit first, and we'll see where things get to. The other option is we try and do all of whole of body, then go to profit, which is also not necessarily a terrible. In fact, that might be a better idea. Yeah, maybe we try whole of body and then into profit. Yeah, and let's try that with this character. We'll see how things go. Anyway, that is roughly the plan. And while we're doing that, it's probably time for us to continue doing what we've been doing. Which I guess would be raiding. So let's see. Let's just place... Oh, do I have it up here? I do have it up here. Okay, we'll place it here. Let's just raise some raiders. And before we do anything else, just do a little check here. Yeah, so we could go and raid some of these places. The problem is that our army isn't really big enough still. You know what? Maybe we just stay at peace. Maybe we just stay at peace. We stay at speed 5 and we just wait for our bartering goods to come up. Yeah, I think that might be reasonable. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Upati Seyang's friendship. I gain stress no matter what. Wonderful. Well, I'll say she has a certain charm. Oh, and my friend died as well, so my stress went up even further. That's good. This person got extra opinion, which means we can vassalize them. Nice. There we go. We get Humba. Perfect. So we now have Humba as well. Humba is part of this duchy, which we can't create because we don't own enough of it. We can't get any other vassals via vassalization because we are at our vassal limit. What we could potentially do, though, is pick somebody who we think is likely going to be somebody we can get, like this person. Start swaying them. And then when we get a chance, build another vassal building. But yeah, for now we'll do that. I'm under the seemly number of concubines for someone of my rank. What's the seemly number of concubines for someone of my rank? I don't know. What's the negative for being under the seemly number of concubines? Oh, 0.1 prestige. I guess we could have another concubine. We could have this genius. Who is she married to? Oh, my son, who's now dead. Oh, I guess she can be married to us. That's fine. Also, she's a genius. She should be my tutor. Yes. I'll take the hit. Yeah, definitely. Wet nurse, we don't have anybody. Okay, maybe we'll do a court marrying off session as well here. That seems like a sensible thing to do. Oh, unmarried court. Then we'll do a quick... let's do men... actually, let's do women first. There we go. So, you, matrilineal, sort by oh yeah, let's just turn on the filter. Yep, sort by prowess. I guess I'm going to choose you. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Just thinking about it for 2 seconds before doing it. We have our niece here. Matrilineal, sort by prowess. Marry my champion. No, my champion's going to marry someone else. You could marry my guest, though, because he's actually not in my court, technically. So there we go. So they will now marry. That's fine. You can't marry anyone because you're my concubine. You can't marry anyone because you're my concubine. Wonderful. Right, let's do men next. So, my nephew. Slightly different search here. We're going to go for inheritable traits. And you're going to marry her. Wonderful. Done. Next. This guy, I need to turn off the age difference thing. Yes, you're going to marry her. That's fine. You, same thing. You're not going to marry my courtier. You're going to marry somebody with a good sum of all skills. There you go. You're going to marry her. Next one. Sum of all skills. You're going to marry her. We're not spending a lot of time on people who are older or not related to us. Put a 10-year filter on that. Let's put a inheritable trait filter on that. You're going to marry this person. And then this guy. I'm going to turn off inheritable, but I'm going to look for a giant. Any age? Oh well. I was hoping you could marry a giant. Is there any inheritable traits? Nope. Okay, in which case, sum of all skills. You're gonna marry her. Wonderful. Game crashed. Okay, we're back at the 1st of September. I have done all the marriages, so hopefully we're gonna get a lot of pop-ups, and then on the 1st of October, we will have all the marriages done. Ah, dear. I do have the day off tomorrow. I might actually try and see if I can read what the crash logs are saying and see if I can figure it out. Oftentimes you can't do anything about it though, but it's oftentimes like event with this character fails, therefore it crashed. But anyway, a troubling translation. This translation of Huato is atrocious. If I were to follow these instructions, I'm as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Okay, let me have a look. I made a fool of myself. That's not good. Talk to confidant. Definitely. We'll lower our stress a little bit if we can. Oh, and I got a new confidant, I guess. My previous one must have been dead, so my new confidant is my son. That's good. Right. I'm in the learning focus still. This is fine. Here be secrets. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Wang. Okay. I'll improve his education. Yeah, let's do that instead. I don't care about secrets. It's fine. Level of splendor has gone up. It doesn't do a ton, it just increases the amount of prestige children are born with and how much you get for marrying in, but it does increase the long reign bonus, which is nice. That might actually apply to us. Right? Long reign. Yeah, that does apply to us. So we're already at plus 13, when we would have been at plus 10 previously. So, that's kind of nice, I guess. Okay, I'm almost ready to go barter. Wait a little bit. And I think we're ready to go barter. Let's raise an army and let's go. Right, so let's raise them here. Raise local barterers. And we're heading up this way. Yeah, there's still some over here. I still think Japan is by far our best one to go to. Yeah, I don't think that would be historically correct, but anyway, whatever. Very little is here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. My counselor just died in his sleep, and he was my tutor. Oh, I didn't replace my tutor. Well, that's fine. I didn't pay the 200 prestige hit this time for it. That's nice. Steward is going to be you. Powerful vassal wants to be our steward and is good at the job. Great. Let's head here. Let's go here. Continue just getting as much as we can out of every single place we can here. Right. Next one. And next one. Mental break. Somebody will support me. That's fine. I'm about to run out of barter goods, but we can head here anyway. Learning perk at anatomical studies. You'd like to negotiate an alliance. This is my nephew and vassal. Okay, I'll accept. They took stress, but that's fine. Ramlan comes of age. That's my son, who is an elusive shadow. Okay. Well, let's turn on the marriage court filter. Let's turn on inheritable traits. It's the best alliance you can get. This is the only alliance you can get. Who's an alliance? With the prey of is with you. Okay, that's 1,000 troops. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. Let's go with that. Yeah, seems absolutely fine. Right. 46, so I'm going to go away and then back. Oh, I guess it's not 46 then? As in either this isn't 46 or this isn't 46. One of them is rounded. I'm assuming that this... Okay, so this is 23 loot. So this is probably 45 point something. Okay. Well, wait for the next tick. There we go. Now we can get the stuff. Right, and then we can head home. It's not a ton of money we're making here, but anyway. Whatever. We'll head back. Right. Tutor has educated our children. That's good. Rough gemstone needs repaired. I don't have enough for that. Well, okay. We'll have enough soon. Once we get back. Right. Disband. What's this? Unmet expectations. The topic of my bumbling personal physician Embun's breadth of expertise or lack thereof has been a growing subject of ribaldry. On reflection, her talents do seem to leave quite a bit to be desired. Chief among her detractors is my concubine Putri, who makes no effort to hide her contempt. Okay, so this is my genius one. Come, my liege. I am good at my job, aren't I? Oh, these are the modifiers that don't even matter. Okay. Well. Sure, I'm going to reduce the cost by 50% for as long until it just says, oh, actually, nope, that doesn't apply anymore. Rites of passage? I'll pay for it. Daughter needs a rite of passage. She is doing a learning, so that means water cleansing and near drowning. Wonderful. Right. That's fine. Let's keep going. It's a new hybrid culture. That's cool. Right, clear those out. And, a dead person bartered with us. Oh, alright. Well, that's impressive. Hey, Dynasty Legacy. So we've already got Consecration. Next is Raja Mandala, which is tributary taxes, tributary opinion, tributary piety contribution, and embrace as tributary acceptance up. So I could potentially, like, could I find people who are... Wait, did you not become my vassal? Oh, okay. That must have been in the, in that same month. Okay. I was wondering whether I can get people to just accept me as tributary. Oh, you're a tributary of someone else already. So you couldn't be my tributary. Yeah. As we could be a tributary of someone else and it would raise our legitimacy. That's potentially something that we want to consider doing. Like, pick somebody and just be like, hey, I'm your tributary now. So we could do that. We'd have to pay them taxes. I could be a meager tribute. So we'd be tax exempt, low prestige contribution, no, yeah, no contribution on that either. No levy contribution. Yeah. Tribal provides the suzerain with gold, levies, or even prestige. The tributary contract is inherited upon succession. In exchange, the suzerain will protect the tributary should they be attacked by external invaders. So we could just say, hey, I'll be your tributary. Well, in theory, we should be as a Wanuan government, right? Because we gain legitimacy from being a tributary, and we want to gain our legitimacy at some point here, so... Hey, you know what? Bigger tribute. That's fine. So we are now their tributary, which is not the same as vassal. So that's fine. I can assimilate Mandala rule. Oh, but I would have to convert to their religion. Oh, I don't want to do that. I can travel to their court and get some bonuses. How do I do the other thing? Or can I not do that anymore? Because I've become their tributary. I guess I can't embrace the Mandala stuff because I've become their tributary. Oh. I'm kind of less into that. Yeah. I think I might be less into that. I think I might reload that one, actually. Although that is kind of interesting. You get innovations by being a tributary. Yeah, I think I might reload that one. I don't want to be their like I want to do the become Mandala decision. So we can gain our legitimacy else in other ways. Yep. Right. So which decision am I talking about? I'm talking about this adopt Mandala government decision. I want to do this. Yeah. So we're going to do that instead. That's fine. All right. Oh, I have some money. Yeah. Why does that not have a number next to it? Oh, because it's finished. Oh. I guess you don't usually see building chains finished, so that must be why I'm surprised at that. So we could spend a couple hundred to get us up to this for an extra maximum vassal limit. Is there anything in here that gives us one? Yeah, the water temples do. I could build a water temple. Yeah. Yeah, let's build a water temple. Let's go. Okay. And chill. Tutor is educating our children. I need a designated guardian, except I don't need a designated guardian because he's in my court. Therefore, by default, his designated guardian is this tutor, which means that he is being educated by a genius. So that's fine. Also, my personal physician's up to being average, which is great. Yeah, we put her in at poor, but she's already got, like, significantly better. Good. Alright. Oh, do we have a wet nurse now? We do! Wonderful. Cool. And do I want a seneschal? Probably. Let's put in my niece. But I think I'd already done that previously, so it must have been on one of the crashes I did that, and then I forgot to undo that. Anyway, the apple falls. Lately I've been pondering the education of my daughter. Is scholarship really the appropriate direction? Yes. Renewed jihad. Okay, so we had Crusader Kings, I think. So now we have renewed jihad, which is basically they're going to go conquer the other way. I suspect that they're going to declare one on Syria. Looking at this, that would make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, talk to our confidant. Do this. How old are we now? 61. Oh, we're definitely not going to be able to... Yeah, we're not going to be able to fix our health. Yeah, I think that we... yeah, I think we've just missed the boat on that one there. That's okay. Yeah. Just a little bit too old. We will sway this person. Yeah. A little bit. I've lost my seneschal because they died in childbirth. Okay. New seneschal needed. Be my nephew instead. Okay. That's all fine. Right. Oh, also, I had this guy in as a bodyguard. One thing I should do is I should put in my other one as the other bodyguard. As in the successor. Although you might not be able to do that because he's now my seneschal. Okay, I'm going to pay some prestige to make it look nice. Yeah, sorry. Fired him immediately and now I'm putting in you. There we go. Right. There's no gameplay real reason to do that. It just makes things look nice for me. We've discovered the one that lets us have siege equipment. Yeah, my cultural head, I am. I could have been choosing this stuff, I suppose, but anyway, I didn't. Wait, where is it? It's this one. There you go. So it lets us recruit siege men at arms, which is useful. Anything I actually want here? Not really. Monthly income from herd, very unnecessary. Probably, well, I don't want gavel kind. I actually want hereditary rule partition, but that's on the next tier. In which case I'll grab ledger for the extra building slot. Yeah. We are getting them very slowly anyway. I can lose impatient. What do I get instead of... What do I get if I lose impatient, though? Does it just make my personality ambitious and compassionate? I'm actually kind of interested. Well, what does it do? Yeah. I lost impatient. Oh, I just got less of a personality. I'm ambitious and compassionate. And that's it. Oh, okay. Interesting. You don't often see two personality traits. It's a little odd. Anyway. We're almost ready to go bartering again, but not really. Let's do this one. Lower our stress very, very slightly. Okay. Yeah, everything's just taking a while currently for us. No, I lost 10 opinion with her. Oh, but that's my vassal anyway. It's not the person I was previously trying to sway, so that's fine. Because we did that on the month where we had the crash. Okay. Hey, thank you for the 50 gold. Very, very good. Store my subjects, of course. I will lose 8 opinion with everyone for 100 gold. Then, that lets me upgrade one of these. What's level 3 get us here? Maximum vassal limit? It does. Fantastic. Let's do that. Right. A Bakan offering. The bitter enmity between my great house of Quanin and the worthless Bakan is known by all. To date, the swine have made no overtures of peace. I am all the more curious then when a comely young woman, Due Somya, is presented by them as an offering. While I am charmed by how perceptive she is, I can't help but think this is another Bakan trick. No. Mainly because she has a negative genetic trait. So, yeah. It's fine. Carrying on. We're almost ready to send an army out. Let's do this one. Continue lowering our stress. All of our children, or grandchildren, I think, losing their teeth. She has come of age. She is a mastermind philosopher. Will matrilineally marry her off to somebody with high prowess. Let me just do the marriage court filter. You're gonna marry. Oh, and an inheritable trait, don't forget. Gonna marry that person. Wonderful. My counselor died. Less wonderful. A new high shaman is gonna be my daughter. Okay. Now, I can continue down this path. I guess I go faithful here. Yeah, I actually, you know what I do here? Here I just switch. I just switch back to, like, domain focus, and we accept that we're not going to be able to do it in this lifetime. That's fine. Right. Oh, what's happening up here? Wow. Okay. He's not even a conqueror. Wow. Okay. Can I have... I'm going to go to the 1st of January, just so it does the autosave. Can I have a look at that situation? Dynastic cycle. He has 49%. How much do you need to create it, right? I think it's only 50. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna have Mega China. Mega China. Okay. Intriguing. Anyway. Local barterers. I can demand payment from my daughter. I don't know how she got that much money, actually, but you know what? I'll demand my payment. That's fine. Soon we can probably increase our army size again. Be good. Right. Yeah, it's all not really worth very much over there. Still, look at it. It's all kind of destroyed land, unfortunately. Oh, up here, we got a few that are worth something. Well, back to Japan. Let's go. Okay. Right. Clear that out. Child of my blood. We have another granddaughter. Head over here. Head over here. And the next one. I'm just thinking here. I wonder whether I want to use my prestige right now to just bump this up. The reason I was thinking this, right? And I had like this little bit of logic just going in my head. If I bump this up, we can retract vassals. Or sorry, we can revoke titles, sorry, on the next character. And that would then allow us to revoke titles so we can go back up to our domain limit again. And it might be worth doing this now while people don't hate us. Yeah. That might be okay. If we live 10 years, we can do the next part, or the other person can do the next part. That's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, my timing wasn't horrible. King Wanua of Maluku has crossed the door to the world of spirits at 64 years of age. He died of old age, a keen and dedicated hunter. Was he? He loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. King Samara ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills he's sure to be admired by his subjects. Okay, so our land split in two and our brother inherited Butun. There we go. So, we haven't really been ruling for long amounts of time. He basically ruled as much as our first character did. Yeah. Also, our characters have been getting shorter over time. Have you noticed this? Look at it. Tall, less tall, less tall, even less tall. Although, it might, this might be an illusion, because the hat does make him look a little taller. So, anyway. We're now King Samara. Married to our wife, who's already got the headgear on. I just want to check that, yeah, this is all set up, even though, like, there's not really a lot going on here. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're probably going to continue doing what you're doing. New Realm Priest, apparently. Rest of this is all fine. You need a worthy successor. Wait. Do I not have to... One to you? But you're both in my court? Adwara Cannon and that person. Yeah, so why is Adwara... Oh, right, there you go. Sorted that. Oh, it's because we have less knight... Or, sorry, we have less champions. Yeah, so he wasn't a champion. That's why it did that. Okay. It gave us 7 stewardship perks, so we're down to popular figurehead. Now, divided attention is interesting because it gives you maximum domain limit now. That's definitely interesting. The only problem is we don't actually have the land. But yeah, that's definitely good. And then Architect gives you a bunch of bonuses. So we could go down that if we want money. Go down here if we want money. Or we immediately go Learning and we immediately try Whole of Body and Theologian. I think if we're doing this, we gotta go all in. Let's go theology focus and let's go all in here. Yeah, let's do that. I think it just makes sense. And we need to do it soon, because we're getting to the point where it's getting silly. We have a confidant, apparently. We'll talk to one. That's fine. Just lower my stress slightly, although it does make everyone dislike us slightly. We're 2 above our vassal limit, which is not great. That does provide negatives to us, and it makes people unhappy. We're about to be 1 under our vassal limit when this finishes, however, which will be nice. Yeah. And then what I was thinking is that we can at some point move our thing up to this, which we only need the prestige for now, and then we can revoke something that we have I was going to say that we have a claim on, although apparently I don't have a claim on Bhutan, which is annoying, because I would think that we should have one, but anyway, we don't, so. We could also look at something like Gapala Barong here, which is more built up, and we could try and get that as well. Yeah. So by that I'm meaning we could fabricate a claim on it, and then move ourselves up to the next tier, and then revoke it, which would be fine, and that would work pretty well for us. What's this? Inbred. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we could take it from our inbred cousin. How are we doing in terms of children? We have 2 sons. Ah, okay. Ideally, we want this son to be our heir, I guess. But I guess it depends on what we're actually doing as our next character. But anyway, for now, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.